change, we gotta rearrange to create a world we envision. Make the quiet louder, bear witness. Proclaim your name cause you're gifted. There is power in forgiveness, yeah. Love ourselves, there's no limit, yeah. When you love yourself, there's no limit.
Welcome to Said What We Said, a podcast where generations of Blackness gather at the mic to speak our truths, build our power, and say the quiet parts out loud. From kitchen table wisdom to frontline organizing, we're bringing bold, honest conversations about life, love, justice, and legacy, with no sugarcoating and no holding back. This podcast is a program of Black Lives Matter New Hampshire and hosted by Tanisha Johnson and Lionel Lovelace. This is a space where stories meet strategy, healing meets humor, and every guest brings receipts. Whether we're unpacking community care, motherhood, fatherhood, movement work, kinship care, or mental health, we mean what we say, and we say it with our whole chest. Pull up a chair, you're in the right place.
Can you believe we are doing this?
I can't, because I never thought we'd be sitting in the room and they'd give us a microphone.
Girl, let me tell you, when you came to me and said, we said what we said, I cackled. But then I knew, I was like, this is what we do. Our plan is to have an impact, and just us talking to each other all the time has an impact. So we said what we said is the name of our podcast.
It is. And it is going to be Unapologetic,
Unfiltered.
and Unbothered.
I mean, and that can be dangerous with us because we are just, we're just authentic people. So let me tell you a little bit about myself, if you don't mind me going first.
Oh, go
Big
ahead.
sister
I mean,
gorgeous one.
you just took over, so go ahead.
Trying to. So Lionel Lovelace, also known as Mr. Bowtie Daily. I am a business owner here on the seacoast of New Hampshire, community-driven, BLM board member, couple of different other boards.
A lot of boards.
I do a lot of work. I work with a lot of old stuff. When I say old stuff, I say antiques, but I also do fashion. I have like a fashion sense that was passed down from my ancestors.
Wasn't you a model?
I was a model just a little bit. I mean,
Tell it.
just got to pop off a little bit. Moved to New Hampshire, had to, let that black boy joy pop out. I'm also identify as a gay man. So that's a big part of my life, meaning that I do not apologize for who I am, and nor should you. So, big sister gorgeous one, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I don't know how I'm going to compete with that. So, Tanisha Johnson. I am the executive director for Black Lives Matter New Hampshire in my professional voice.
Oh, 1 second though. One of the blackest names I know. Tanisha Johnson.
It really is though.
Just saying.
And never find it on any mug. So I'm real mad about that. I am a mother first. I am a wife. I'm also a lesbian, a Black lesbian queen. And put that out there.
Yeah.
I'm also the vice president of the Black Heritage Trail and their board. I'm not on a lot of boards like Mr. Bowtie Daily over here, but a lot of committees for the state, a lot of task forces, a lot of things that just keeps me busy, but always come back to family first. So
very nice. And if you know anything about Tanisha, she gets things done. I mean, we are really fortunate to have her as our executive director for BLM New Hampshire.
Don't make me blush.
It's true. It's one of those things where your work ethic, it shines down through every single one of our board members. And also, Miss Tanisha, when she says, listen, you listen. It's time to pay attention because things need to get done. And I think we all need those people in our lives. And I'm fortunate to have Tanisha in my life.
Oh, stop it. I can't. Okay, we're moving on. I can't.
I expect my check after this.
Yes, little dollar.
A dollar. A dollar.
Just a dollar.
You heard
I need a little bit more than that for like $5. But that we can't put that in the podcast though.
No, we can't. No.
But anyway, so why are we doing this?
We are doing this because we felt the need to have our voices heard. There is people like to think of New Hampshire as a white state, which it is. But the thing about that is that there are some amazing Black, brown, whatever you can think of here in New Hampshire that don't always get their voices heard. We see it every single day. And not to toot our own horns, you have two people sitting at this table that we have very loud voices. And honestly, in the last couple of years, we are starting to be loud. We are starting to be louder and people are listening to us, but we want to have everybody into that circle.
Yes. You know what else? I've been seeing a lot of things go on Instagram lately that says Black excellence also means accepting that there are differing opinions and perspectives within Blackness. And I think that's also why this is so important because as Black Lives Matter, and this being a podcast of Black Lives Matter, people think we're going to come with one voice, right? One perspective. We only feel this certain kind of way, whatever narrative or stereotype you may have that you think that we have, depending on what you know about us. And I think as we continue to do this, we're bringing in that, yes, we're all Black and we're all bringing in Black excellence, but we may not always agree. And we are not always going to see eye to eye. And I can bet we are going to get into some deep, deep conversations where we're going to learn some things about each other. And you all are going to learn some things about us and the collective of what Blackness is and how we examine things. And I think that's needed right now with so much that's going on in this world, the divide that keeps increasing. And also there's some things that are coming back together again, right? Because of
Yeah.
what's going on in the world, people are starting to come back to maybe getting when they were getting away from the wokeness, right?
Most definitely. And, we're just not going to be talking about, Android versus iPhone because, just be honest, there's only one winner there. But
Listen, what we not going to do is
no. Don't want to go there with me because, like I said, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Okay, we won't.
and it was staticky because of that Android. a little off key. If you had the blue, you might have been a little bit more crisp.
Whatever. But anyways, we are trying to empower the people. We want people to understand that, yes, we may not all agree on things, but we do want the best for our community. And that's what Black Lives Matter New Hampshire is doing. We do our mutual aid funds, our back to school giveaways, things like that that people may not know about. And we're going to talk about that with community members because some of these people we're going to be interviewing, they may not know we do these things, but we're going to inform them.
Yes. We're going to talk about all the different topics that have been going on in the world lately. We're going to bring it from a national level to a local community level. Could be something that happened around the corner from you. Could be something that you saw at the bar last night.
Very true. I mean, you just never know. That's the one thing I will say that surprised me about moving to New Hampshire. It's like the TV show, I think, Atlanta. There was always something weird happening.
I couldn't get into that show.
But
No, it was too much for me.
What?
It was too much.
Oh.
And then I think it got too far. You know how when a show just has too many seasons?
Right.
And you just be like, no, I'm not going to dig in.
But see, the thing is, it was that way on purpose. There's times when I'm walking around New Hampshire and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is an episode of Atlanta.
In New Hampshire?
Yes, there is moments. I mean, yeah, you don't have to always be Black folks in the episode of that because there's some things that
Not in New
happen that's like,
Hampshire.
oh, that's New Hampshire. They got chitlins in the market basket. Like, I
Listen.
didn't expect that. Or ham hocks in the market basket.
Listen, that's where I go get my stuff at. Market Basket
Hey.
represents for the Black folks, except y'all oxtails is way too expensive and they frozen too. So y'all need to work on that.
See, and that's the other part, though. You got to remember, our people were here a long time ago. So we have soul in this land. We have blood in this land. That's maybe something else that we need to, teach the general public.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
we have been here in New Hampshire a long time. We may have left because it do get cold up here. But seriously, we are here. Mr. Bowtie Daly and Tanisha Johnson will be here.
Yes. So stay tuned. And if you are a blue and iPhone like me, I will see you and you will hear us on Apple Music. And if you are green, like those other people, the ones we won't name, I guess you'll see us on Spotify, hear us on Spotify, or anywhere that you listen to your favorite podcasts.
And you know what they say about the color green, right? It's the money. It's what keeps us funded. It's what keeps us going. And they say money is the root of all evil.
And they also switched the color green in the Wiz. They were like, green? No. Let's go to
Did
blue.
you really go
Yeah.
there? That is one of my favorite movies. Okay.
They were like, the color is And it
give
was never green.
Okay, I'm gonna let you win this first round, this episode. You can do what you do, big sister, gorgeous one.
Yeah.
I mean, Whitley Gilbert over here, but
Oh,
it's
listen,
okay.
I'll take that because I looked up to
Fine.
her. I mean, she was a mess, but so am I. Mm.
We all a mess,
Oh, and we said what we said.
and that's all we gonna say today.
Catch us next time, our next episode with upcoming guests. Thanks so much.
Bye.
This program is brought to you by Black Lives Matter New Hampshire and funded by Kennebunk Savings Bank. Please visit our website at www.blmnewhampshire.org for more information on our programs and offerings, and follow us on social media. Have a question or comment? Share your thoughts with us and we will respond on the next episode. Want to sponsor this podcast and have your business featured? Please email us at info@blmnewhampshire.org.